Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to hop on here really quick. A couple people have reached out to me that have knowledge about Ryan and Mackenzie and Macy and Taylor and Jen and Larry. They know the family, and also someone from the Chrisleys, someone that is affiliated with that family somehow, reached out to me over the past few days, and both of these people have been giving me information. They have given me the right to release some of this information, not all of it. They were very specific with what I could release, so I'm only saying what they told me was okay to say. Now, I did get receipts for this information, but of course I cannot post it on my channel because it would basically reveal their identity. But I want to be sure that you guys know that before I got on here and just told information that some random person told me, I spoke to this person. She sent me receipts. She emailed me receipts. The other person texted me receipts. The other person I spoke to on the phone for quite some time. I have no reason to doubt these women with the information that they are bringing forward to me. Both of them have given me receipts enough to believe that they are who they say they are and that they have inside knowledge on both of these families. So next video coming up will be about the Chrisleys, so make sure you look out for that and the inside scoop for what this person that has dealings with the Chrisleys has told me. Now, it's no secret to the family right now that Ryan has relapsed. Everyone knows it. Jen and Larry knows it. Mackenzie knows it. And Macy knows it. But nobody is saying anything except amongst each other. They are not calling Ryan out for his relapse. Jen has actually talked to Macy about it. Mackenzie and Jen have talked about it. So everyone knows that Ryan has relapsed. But nobody is doing anything about it. Nobody is reaching out to try to get him any help. They are just waiting for the shoe to fall. Like, they are just waiting for something to happen before the media finds out. And until then, they're not really doing anything. Jen and Larry were very upset, per my source, that Mackenzie got pregnant again. And we seen what we thought was Ryan and Mackenzie telling Jen and Larry about this new pregnancy with their baby girl. However, like I already kind of figured, I said in a live stream the other night that I figured they already knew, and this was kind of staged for the show. My source did say that I was correct with that Jen and Larry had been knowing for a couple weeks previous before they filmed that little part for the show. So that was not when they found out. They already knew. And when they knew, their reactions was a little bit different because they were not happy with it. They were actually pretty upset at the fact that Ryan got Mackenzie pregnant again. They were upset with the fact that Mackenzie herself was not being more cautious because Mackenzie does know that Ryan has relapsed. Something else that bothers them with the fact that they are bringing another baby into this world is, from what my source is saying, even though Ryan has made money on the show due to his drug addiction, past and current, he has blown a lot of his money, so he is not financially stable anymore, and his parents do have to help him out quite a lot. The source did say that Jen and Larry have to help Ryan out financially. Considering that, they're upset that they are going to have to be taking care of another child, as well as the children they already have to help Ryan take care of. Something else that the source told me was that Jen and Larry are still very close to Macy, especially Jen. Jen and Macy have always had some sort of a relationship. Back when Macy dated Ryan, they were very close. They have went to bridal showers together and things of that nature. And they have been talking a lot lately about things like Ryan's relapse. They have talked a lot lately about like the restraining order. Jen actually told Macy that she would not be comfortable with Ryan getting visitation at his house with Bentley. That as long as Ryan is still doing drugs and until he proves that he is trustworthy as far as being a dad with Bentley, she does not want Ryan to have Bentley at his home. That they want to continue these supervised visitations at their house. Jen and Larry are very upset over everything. They're not, they really, from what my source says, they don't care too much for Mackenzie, but they pretend to be supportive to keep Ryan from being angry. That they know if they say anything to Ryan, if they say that they don't care too much for Mackenzie or that they're not happy that she's pregnant, that Ryan will get angry with them. So they basically tiptoe around Ryan and about how they feel to keep him happy. I'm looking over at my notes, you guys, just to make sure I tell you guys everything that my source did say that I could say. So from what Macy said that my source said that she said was that they basically put on an act to pretend like they like Mackenzie, to pretend like they're happy with these pregnancies just to keep Ryan happy. Okay, so something else that my source told me was that Macy herself has talked about the fact that she does not like talking about Ryan on the show. But due to the fact that she understands Ryan has to be talked about on her part because he is Bentley's father, and that was what the whole show was started for, was to show the hardships and the trials that these women face when they get pregnant at a young age. So contractually, like, she still has to talk about Ryan some. When the producers ask her things and they bring him up, she kind of has to talk about him here and there and just give them updates about what she knows is going on. But Macy has said that she never says anything to the producers that they do not already know, that she's not spilling any juicy details about what's going on with Ryan if they don't already know those details. So when you see Macy telling something about Ryan and we don't know it, the producers already knew. Macy has said that she really don't care to talk about Ryan, and she tries to be very vague when she does talk about Ryan because she does not want Bentley to grow up and watch the show and see her bash his dad. So she just tries to say what they already know, and she tries to make sure she's vague, but she basically has to talk about him some because that is kind of what she's obligated to do with the show. She don't really like it. She's not a fan of it, and she wished that the show in itself would show more of her family and them doing things together rather than her always talking about Ryan, because she said if it was up to her, basically, she would never talk about him. So that is what my source told me would be okay to share with you guys. Now, my source was very clear that if she was found out or if she was figured out, that she could lose her job, that friends of hers could lose their job, and this is their livelihood. So, you know, I have to be respectful of the things that she told me I'm not allowed to share. So those things I will not share. As far as like receipt wise, I cannot, you know, post on my channel anything that she sent me, because that would basically kind of tell who she was. The family would figure out who she is. So I can't do that. You guys can kind of decide if you believe me or not. I understand when you don't come with receipts, a lot of times, you know, it's hard to tell who's telling the truth. But you guys, I spoke to this lady. She gave me the receipts that I need to believe her, and that would show me that she knows the family, that she, you know, has dealings with the family. So you guys can figure out for yourself if you want to believe what she's saying. But according to the source, Ryan is in fact back on heroin. The family knows. They've kind of all talked about it amongst herself, but nobody's calling Ryan out on his bullcrap. Jen and Larry are not happy that Ryan got Mackenzie pregnant again, and they're not very big fans of Mackenzie. They actually like Macy more. So what do you guys think about that information? They're basically just waiting for something to happen with Ryan, for the news to come out that he is back on heroin. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye, everyone.